What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be going against the first four bosses in Inkwell IO1 on expert, and I'll be trying to get an A- grade. And also, this will be a better video because I actually screen recorded it on my Xbox. And thank you for my brother for giving me this microphone. First up is, of course, Gooby L Grand. And this is a very easy boss battle, and of course I didn't take any stupid hits. So I'm also going to be going over like the different phases of Gooby L Grand and all the other bosses. So in the first phase, he just kind of jumps around, and then sometimes he like lunges himself at you, which is weird. And then yeah, that's basically it. You basically just have to dodge him jumping, and also in expert he just jumps a little faster and higher. In the next phase, all that happens is he gets bigger, but instead of lunging himself at you, he tries to punch you. And let me just take you to the winning attempt, and then I'll go over the final phase. So in the final phase, it's kinda but not really like a fake knockout. You have to fight him beyond the grave in this phase, and it's kind of hard for beginning players because it's kind of hard to hit them from there, and I finally switched to my spread, which took too long. So yeah, basically, whenever he comes across you, just dash because you don't really know when he's gonna slam. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. This is the first boss battle that you have to do, and let's just watch the rest of the fight. Next up is the root pack. And if it sounds a little different, that's because I'm now in my basement, and before I was outside. So in the first phase, you go against a potato that spits out balls of dirt and worms. So yeah, it's a pretty weird fight. Oh, I forgot I restarted there. We don't talk about that. So yeah, basically he just spits balls of dirt and worms that you can parry. And it's just pretty straightforward, it's just basically it's like a boss that you go against, and it's pretty cool. Next up is the onion, and I don't want to hear any comments saying, "Oh, don't shoot the onion," and then if you don't shoot the onion, then he won't start crying, and then he won't hurt you. No, we're not doing none of that. That'll just make it more difficult, and it's already on expert. Oh, and here we go, next phase. Alright, so the last phase is a carrot. So basically, he spawns little mini carrots, and then he uses his third eye to like shoot beams at you. And also, the reason why if you didn't shoot the carrot it'd be harder is because he spawns a turnip that follows you in this phase. And yeah, I think up here I think I do a pretty good dodge, and let's just be quiet for a second. Ooh, that was beautiful. Ooh, oh my gosh, I am so good at this game. And I also get the S rank. Let's go. I am so good at this game. Next up is Ribycroes, and I had no difficulty with this boss battle at all. And also, after all those deaths, I also restarted it a lot, and this is the winning attempt. So now I can go over what the phases actually do. So on expert, one of them shoots Hadoukens. I don't know what their names are, and then one shoots fireflies, spits out fireflies. So the first phase is actually like pretty difficult because you have the fireflies that move towards you that you have to shoot, and then there's the Hadoukens that you have to avoid. And then now that I'm done explaining this, we could just watch. In the next phase, the one on the right just becomes a fan, and then the one on the left claps like these planet things. But he can also do the Hadoukens, and this one is not nearly as bad as the first phase, but I'm pretty sure on expert the fan is way more powerful. And look, already on to the last phase. Here we go. So they become cannibalists, and then they become like this big slots machine, and then on expert it spits a lot more coins at you, and you have to parry the bar thing to actually get the attack going. And it could be one of 3 attacks. The tiger one that you're seeing right now is just a bunch of balls jumping in and out of those holes. I don't even freaking know. And then this one, the bull one, it's just like a lot of these beam things that come out of the whatever those are. I don't know. I'm bad at explaining. And then I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a snake one. Yeah, no, it's just a bull one again. But the snake one, it's just a lot of spiky discs that are on the ground. And the reason why it's more difficult is because it's just faster. So just like with Ribycroes, I had no difficulty with this boss at all. Okay, so after that way too long compilation of me losing, I could finally go over the boss. So, in this first phase, all he does is just spam this attack where he just shoots out all these seeds, and they could either turn into that orange thing at the top that occasionally shoots these pink things, and then those little muncher guys that are very annoying. And so yeah, he just basically spams that, and that's all he does on expert, and it's really stupid. So even though it doesn't look like anything has changed, now he lunges his face at you for some reason, and he can launch out that blue thing or 4 brown carrots. I don't even know. This game is weird. So basically, that's what's different, and it makes it a lot better than the first phase. This is at least manageable. So now we're on to the final phase. In this one, he just his roots go under the platforms, and they sometimes sprout up, while he also spits out these flower things. And yeah, this phase is probably the best out of this entire fight, and surprisingly the first phase is the worst. And then watch me, I'm about to beat it after I take a hit, but I'm about to beat it. And we end the video off with an A rank. If you want to see more Cuphead content, then just subscribe or tell me in the comments. And this is probably the most time I've spent editing a video. And yeah, bye bye.